Tick tock, Tamisa clock, tick tock, Tamisa clock. This is going to be the last one of these for the day. I didn't do it yesterday, excuse me, but I had to today. So y'all heard me jump on here talking about the mute button earlier. Y'all please do that. Don't even call. If you know you have bad service, a bad signal in a certain spot, don't make a call into any business trying to conduct business with that going on. It's not only frustrating for you, it's going to be frustrating for the other person. The next thing, I just had somebody that called me. You're asking me a question, I'm answering. Then I ask you for a phone number. You're telling me, well, I had issues. I couldn't hardly get through. You called me. I'm offering to do it. Do you want to go back to doing it yourself? Because you could have done that. Okay, but now that that's out of the way, I want to talk to y'all about something that's very important. I know we don't think about it. I'm going to let the secret out of the bag again today for those of you who do not know. I am 52 years old, so I'm getting older, more seasoned, more sensitive, most definitely. But the point is, I'm getting older. Whether I'm getting older or not doesn't matter anymore in today's times. Things are happening. The most frustrating thing for anybody, whether it's your mother, your father, your husband, your wife, your adult children, is if something happens to them medically and they're unable to speak for themselves, and you need to make some changes in order to make sure everything is up to date with their health insurance, because now more than ever with this medical condition they need it. I want to advise everyone, it looks like that's something just like life insurance we need to pick up. Everyone as an adult needs to have a power of attorney listed. Because you can authorize somebody on an account all day long. The only thing that's going to happen with that, we'll be able to give information. We won't be able to make any changes without speaking to the active plan holder. No changes can be made. I just argued with somebody about that. No changes can be made unless I speak to the actual account holder. I can give you information all day without speaking to them, but I can't change anything. The only way that's going to happen is with a power of attorney. Anyone that's thinking, I don't want anybody talking for me, making changes, you still have the right. As long as you're alive and in sound mind, you still have the right, even with a power of attorney listed on your account, you still have the right to speak for yourself and make changes. But should something happen to you, and I pray it doesn't, where you're unable to speak for yourself and some changes need to be made, that POA is on file and those changes can be made. So again, I'm going to advise everyone that's an adult to have a POA, because it's so frustrating if you need to change the address because it's somebody that they're moving with you. We can't change the address. You need to change the phone number because the phone is gone, or you can't get into the phone, whatever the case is. It's frustrating. There's no need of you calling and cussing them people. Because remember, when that clock struck Tamisa told you. If you don't have an attorney on file, you don't have to have one. There's a lot of those documents that you can download and do yourself. Or in most areas, there is something called legal aid. You can Google it, since everybody uses Google now. You can Google the legal aid in your area. Again, if you have somebody that's already got health conditions, you definitely need to go ahead and put a rush on that, because you don't want to be where you can't get things done that need to be done in their best interest and to keep you with a little peace of mind. So you need to get that done. The next thing is I want to talk to you about is prescriptions. As we all know, every company now has an online account or a mobile app. I've said this before, I'm going to say this again today. Your doctor is your doctor. They see you, figure out what's wrong with you, what's causing it. They have way more patients than you. They only see one person at a time, but they didn't go to school for insurance. So when they're writing you a prescription, they're writing you for what they know will take care of the illness. They don't know if your insurance covers it. Who knows how many insurance plans they take and accept. So they don't know that. But if you go to your online app, you can do this so you're not mad later. While you're sitting in the room and waiting, you know how the doctor leaves you in there after they tell you, okay, I'm going to go get your prescription ready and you can meet me up front. You can sit in there, go online, and go to your formulary and put in the prescription that the doctor has told you they're going to write you. If the prescription comes up, it's not covered, ask in that app, what are the alternatives? It's usually going to tell you what are the alternatives, and you can check with the doctor and see, is there a reason they don't want to write you that alternative? If it says it's covered but only with a prior authorization, you want to tell your doctor, my insurance will cover it, but only if you submit a prior authorization. So when you send it, can you also send it with the prior authorization? This makes everything a smooth process. You don't get it to the pharmacy. They tell you it should be ready in 30 minutes, and then they come back and tell you, oh, sorry, got to have a prior authorization. And especially if you had an afternoon appointment, the doctor's office closes at 4:30. It's now 5 o'clock. It's going to be tomorrow. So instead of upsetting yourself, look at your formulary on your plan, look up the medication, make sure that it's covered. There's some things you can be proactive at on your own. And again, a doctor is a doctor. What's going around in this world is people want everybody to be a one-stop shop but themselves. You go to the doctor, you don't want to have to do anything for yourself. You think the doctor's going to fix it. You go to the pharmacy, you think the pharmacy is going to fix it. In a perfect world, and back a long time ago, a lot of the pharmacy technicians would call your doctor if they saw a medication needed a prior authorization, and they would request it. Not anymore. They're moving faster. They have more people that are bad attitudes and stuff. The attitudes, I feel like, is what cut out a bunch of the niceties. We're going to make that a word today. I believe that cut out a lot of it. People get overwhelmed, burnt out, and tired. That's why I always try to be nice, because I know what I deal with. So I call them by their name when I'm in there, and I ask them. And that's why I share these tips with you all. I know a lot of you are going to go past it, not give a damn. That's fine. Like I said, whether it's you right now, someone you know, at some point in time, the stuff that I'm sharing to you about insurance, you'll need to know it, whether it's, again, to help you, yourself or help someone else. So we went over prior authorizations today, looking at your plan to double check the formulary, because it's not the doctor's, that's not their business to know what's covered. They know what works to heal you. That's what you go to them for. We also went over power of attorney. And again, make sure if you don't do anything else, you look into that power of attorney. You can take all of these steps one step at a time, but these things are important. I wouldn't lie to you. I'm not just coming on here to hear myself talk or anything, or to give y'all something cute to look at, because I know I'm cute. But I am, as I have time and feel up to it, I will come through and share stuff like I promised y'all I would. But I'm done for today. But I'm a woman of my word, and I told y'all I was going to do it. I didn't do it yesterday, but I did it today. So I got it done. As usual, you know, I might work on some little AI and create some of that so y'all can see it tonight. But until later, you all have a good rest of your evening.